Hi there everybody, this is David, and today has been a great day for RPG gaming. We are getting a new Tales Remastered getting announced, and Persona 4 Revival is actually here. And I do want to talk all about all that kind of good stuff today, and I definitely think that's worth the sub as I try my hardest to level up this year. With your help, your like, and your sub, I just know that I can get there. So thank you so much for that. So at around 3:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, the Tales of Festival was happening over in Japan, and they went over a whole bunch of Tales news, and they said the next Tales of Remastered project will be announced this summer. This summer starts on the 20th officially, so we don't know what Tales game will be remastered, and at this point I'm kind of like, an announcement of an announcement is like very anticlimactic, you know what I mean? But like, at least we get to like kind of figure out what it could possibly be, and I think that I have it narrowed down to two different choices right here. And we know that this is what they're trying to do. Well, they are working on their next mainline Tales game. That mainline Tales game, we don't know anything about. We know it's being worked on, but they did say, hey, in the meantime, we want to keep on giving y'all Tales, and we're going to be doing it through this remaster project as we celebrate our 30th anniversary. And they do want to release these titles fairly consistently. We got Tales of Grace's F remastered back in January, and now we're getting probably more than likely another Tales game coming out probably, I would guess, this fall or this winter, because they've been working on it and it's just a remaster, and we're gonna know which game it is come this summer. He said that there's a dedicated development line for this remastered project that has been established, and the team is seriously working on it. So we first got a leak way back in 2024 of Tales of Xillia Remastered. Yeah, this came from a Czech website. It was also on a Slovakian website as well, on like the Amazon equivalent of whatever, you know, those websites are. And it just said Tales of Xillia Remastered. It wasn't Tales of Xillia Collection or Tales of Xillia 1 and 2. It was just Tales of Xillia Remastered, and I have the screenshot right there before they very quickly took this down. But my screenshots live forever in posterity. Then there is also this interview here that says that the Tales of Grace's F Remastered producer would like to work on a Tales of the Abyss remaster. So yeah, we had the Tales of Xillia leak, and then we also have this interview right here where he goes on to say, in the past, there were certain titles that were platform exclusive, but as of this moment, and in terms of the current direction of the Tales team, they're not looking to have the title or any upcoming titles to the platform be exclusive. We want to bring Tales up to a wider audience, so we think one of the ways is by having it available on as many platforms as possible. If a Tales of the Abyss remaster could happen and I could share that joy with the rest of the Tales fans, that is something that I will work hard towards. He also went on to say that Tales of the Abyss was one of the reasons why he joined up with Bandai Namco in the first place, that Tales of the Abyss was his favorite entry in the franchise, so he would like to see that possibility come to a fruition. So he himself personally wants Tales of the Abyss, even though there is that Tales of Xillia leak. So we don't really know. But what we do know is that this January, Bandai Namco filed a trademark for Tales of the Abyss. So yeah, there is a trademark already out there for Tales of the Abyss. So more than likely, even though the leak of Xillia came before this trademark was filed, more than likely, you know, the trademark's there, the legalities are there, it's going to probably be a Tales of the Abyss remaster, which is really cool. That was one of my favorite entries in the entire Tales series. I really do love it. Another game that I was kind of thinking maybe was Tales of Legendia, simply because its anniversary is this year, but I feel like Legendia needs much more of a remake than a remaster. It needs some help. Then, at the Xbox Game Showcase that just took place, yeah, the much rumored Persona 4 Revival has now been showcased, I guess. It was a very small trailer, We didn't really get to see anything. All we got was some release platforms. And shockingly, at an Xbox showcase, it showed a PS5 release. So yeah, that logo was there. You would think that they would just, you know, chop that off and not have it. But yeah, it showed a PS5 logo. So it will be releasing on the Xbox systems, the PC, as well as the PS5. We don't have a release window. We don't have a release date. We don't have anything else about it, but we do know that it is there. It is a thing. And I think that the reason why they kind of had to show it off was because all those voice actors were coming out and being like, I wasn't asked to voice my character, you know, in this game that hasn't yet been announced, but I'm going to announce it anyway here on Twitter. So yeah, so they probably had to go ahead and showcase this earlier than they wanted to, and that's why there really wasn't all that much shown. But I will say this, it did look absolutely gorgeous. It looked completely beautiful, if I do say so myself. Maybe this is the engine that they're going to be using for Persona 6. We don't know. But yeah, speaking of this, I mean, I like remasters as much as the next guy, but sometimes there might be like a remaster fatigue, if you know what I mean. And I think at this point, I'm kind of hitting that remaster fatigue. We're getting a ton of great games, don't get me wrong. This is like a JRPG renaissance, but it's a JRPG renaissance of games that I've already played. So it's not like new games. Like back in the day, whenever there was a JRPG golden age, on the SNES and the PS1 and the PS2 and all these great games coming out constantly, it was 99% of the time games that I had not yet played before because remakes and remasters weren't that big of a deal. But now it just seems like it's like all these remasters and all these remakes, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm happy that we're getting them. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that we're getting them, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I can make a top 10 list just on all the remakes and really just on the remasters that we've been getting, because we're getting so freaking many. So I'm kind of like petering out on all these remasters and everything else. Like I'm good. I'm happy that we're getting a new Tales of Remastered. I'm happy that we're getting Persona 4 Revival, which looks like a full-up remake. It didn't say if it's remaster or remake. It looks like a remake to me. But yeah, it would be nice to get, you know, something new, you know, and yeah, we are getting some new games here and there, a smattering, of course, but it would be nice to get something like really big and new, something announced like that. So yeah, so now I want to hear from y'all. What do you feel about this news? What do you feel about the Tales news, the Persona 4 remake that we have going on, and also just the whole remaster remake thing? Are you experiencing the same fatigue that I am about this? Let me know all in the comments, and as always, have a good day.